I don't know if we can do this. It's just, what have we even accomplished?
Doesn't look like it'll work.
Guys, come on. It hasn't been so bad. Remember what this thing started off as? There was nothing here. It was all concrete and unpainted walls. Remember when Asher locked himself in the office?
And Mike had to go through the ceiling to get him out.
And ripped his sweatpants from Costco.
ripped a hole in his pants.
Brand new awesome sweatpants.
That moment I realized the landlords didn't give us the keys to all of the rooms. Yeah.
Oh God. And remember when we were painting all those ceiling tiles forever?
And remember, it was March 2020, so we opened against all odds.
Yeah.
Even though we were still painting those ceiling tiles. They have bought us some time.
Well, they look great, so.
They do look great.
They do look amazing.
Yeah, and remember our very first event?
Yeah. Started with a walkthrough meet and greet and then led right into our grand opening. We had a ribbon cutting, the mayor came, we had city councilors here.
Yeah, that had a great turnout.
It was
Yeah.
a really great community event actually because everybody had a really cool vision of what they'd like to see in the space. And
Yeah.
that was really our goal. We really wanted the community to tell us what they wanted before we started.
And then we got our very first member,
Amber.
Amber.
Hammer the hammer.
Yeah, he definitely filled all that empty space, that's for sure, with his big personality.
Yeah, Uncle Mo's is quite good. It's right around the corner.
This place was like 3 units and full of windows, which I loved and I did not want to get rid of.
But I got rid of them when I put on my wannabe contractor hat and filled up all the windows with drywall. And this whole place, still to this day, probably has drywall dust.
But it turned into your beautiful podcast room.
Yeah, I mean, it's come a long way. It's soundproof, and probably hundreds of podcasts in there by this time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that window led right into the green screen studio that Roberta
where
built.
there was more plaster than I've ever seen in my life put on the wall to make the cyclorama green screen wall. Building the green screen was one of the biggest projects I ever worked on, and yeah, it looks amazing now. So
It does.
it's hard to believe that
It took like a year and a half of
things have
getting
changed
plastered.
so much that this was just a dingy office, and now it's an amazing studio.
Yeah, all the events that we hosted in that lounge, they were all so great, but the stage really was the final piece. It's so cool just listening to the members.
People love that they can bring their kids here too when we have events. Like for Christmas.
Our Christmas parties were really awesome in there. We had games and prizes for the ugliest Christmas sweaters, tons of food. We actually did a potluck.
We brought Santa in, and he was much better looking in person than I thought.
I don't know. I thought Santa was kind of fat.
That's what he is. I thought he was actually toned Santa. I thought wow, that Santa definitely goes to the gym, and it shows.
I just don't know where we'd be without the community we built.
Yeah, they're like family now, so
They actually are.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
TFN fam.
Yeah, we can't leave our family, so
No.
Yeah, too much to let go. You guys put too much together.
All the partnerships, collaborations, That's been the most rewarding part.
Yeah, you can't let that go.
Yeah, there's some cool people here.
Thank you, everyone. I guess we can't let this place go. You all mean so much to us, and without you, we wouldn't be here today. On behalf of the partners, we'd like to thank you for joining us down memory lane, and enjoy the rest of your evening.